everyone. Greetings. Thanks for joining us tonight's broadcast. Tonight's channeling. We do messages in the beginning and Q&A. So, all right, much love, everyone. Blessings. And here we go. Greetings. This is Archangel Michael. Yes, you're clearing energies, releasing old chakra energy, so you can bring in new vibrations of the new earth, or the new reality, new timeline. So old chakra energies, you might feel your grandparents' energies there, or a relative. It can also be one that's been deceased for hundreds of years. You might feel some of that if you're aware of their energies. You might feel because you have a bloodline, so your bloodline also can cause blockages to a degree. Something to look into. Clear out your blockages of your family line, and also see what alien energies that you can connect with that. So there's much, and that is a healing technique, if anyone was wondering. So blessings to you on your journeys here. Greetings. We are the unicorn people, our collective. Realize when you do see a unicorn anywhere in your media, it is also a sign that you are on track. Some might not agree with that, but it does depend on, sometimes you can connect to the energies of it. It also shows that elemental energies are there assisting you, depending on the connection. But the unicorn vibrations is getting stronger, and especially when you are going about your day, you actually feel a unicorn being. That really shows you're on track. Also, this shows that you're getting close to new vibration, a new change. A change is on the way. So you can bring those energies in for healing also, of course. To heal your timeline, even help with abundance. Abundance for them is basically so you can think clearly. Not be so judgmental of others. And also, unicorn energies can help heal family energies, conflict, parent vibrations. Blessings. Greetings to you. I am Adam Warlock, here to unlock timelines and assist in unlocking your matrix energies to bring in a new age, for at least assist you to open up your own world within you, the world that you much rather be existing at this time, at least connecting to clear out those blockages. I'm also a name Quasar, also is energy that can be related to my vibration, because we're technically the same thing. And I am a cosmic being, so I'm not necessarily an alien being. Technically, I'm at a higher level. I can be an alien being. I can be many things, and so can you. You will connect to those vibrations. An alien being is very close to your vibration. Many of you remember your lifetimes of being at a higher dimension. So I'm here to assist you in your questions. Whenever you're ready. So,
Greetings, Adam.
Greetings to you.
Hi. Thank you for being here. First up, we have Dragon.
Hi, how are you doing?
Greetings to you.
This is another question, but you said what type of being did you say you are?
A cosmic being, an entity without a physical, more like a 6-dimensional being, basically.
Okay.
And higher.
So I had some discussions with some seekers that have never talked to ETs or spirits, and got the impression that that what would probably work best is one-on-one or small group communication en masse, keep the government from controlling it, stuff like that. How far off are we from that kind of thing happening with humans? At least like 50% of people.
Well, in the timeline of 10 years, your society will open itself up. Some will say it's breaking down. Only thing that's breaking down is the limitations. So between now and 5 years, even before that, you'll see a change. So now that doesn't mean you'll have a huge group, but there's a possibility. It depends on how open-minded people want to be. There's many open-mindedness has a lot of limitation on your world, as you can see. So it all depends on the individual, their free will. So you have to ask them when they're ready for it. That's helpful.
Yep. All right. Thanks. My second question is, scientists discovered radio signals essentially going between different parts of the brain.
Yes.
And I'm not even getting into the details of how they did this, but they could even detect signals going between brain matter that was disconnected from each other physically. A lot of people are like, oh, it sounds like they've discovered telepathy and stuff. I don't think necessarily they discovered, possibly, but all we've seen so far is they've discovered radio signals between parts of the brain. What I was wondering is, have they actually tapped into some signals that are potentially telepathic in nature, or is it just regular conventional radio signals they've detected so far?
Well, it is telepathic energies they are tapping into, but they don't understand it. Not with a third-dimensional mindset, but it is actually they've tapped into much further into telepathy, but they can't figure out what the instruments. They're using like old tools and old mindsets. So they've connected actually to other spirit beings that you're connecting to. Of course, they're at a higher dimension, but it's showing that basically the human brain is channeling energies they're tapping into. So,
all right, cool. And it sounds like that may progress into something interesting, exciting for spiritual people.
yes, and even the scientific community will eventually have to open up their lid of thinking, but many of them are godless, as you probably know. Done by design. You can say that's archonic. Archons are involved with that. Remove the god from the scientists.
Yeah, it has some benefits.
Exactly. Right. It does.
Thanks. Much love.
Lessons.
Okay, Daria, you're next.
Grassling. Greetings.
Hello there. Hi to Michael, Unicorns, and you were Marlock or Warlock?
Warlock.
Okay. Cool.
Yes.
So, what kind of forecast do you have for me? Anything you can blow my direction?
Well, forecast is what? As for timelines for things that happen, or what is it you're looking for exactly?
I don't know. I usually just want to hear something like our connection or galactic connection, how you view me or whatever. Just throw it in there.
Well, it's you. So you have many masks that you wear because you don't want people to detect you for who you are. I do right when you mentioned all of this, I do see a lot of angel energies. You're actually giving them direction. Now, some might argue that angels don't need direction. I think again. So some moves their direction. So you do help them in finding their way. You might not see that in this reality, but I think you probably connect to it somewhere.
Yeah, inputs or whatever that is.
Yeah, so you just put them back on track, because some do get lost, especially the people that you're connecting to. People that you're talking to, chatting with, their angels are sometimes confused or lost track of themselves. So you're there to realign that energy. Yes, people are talking about chakra realignments. What about angel realignments? That's never mentioned.
Cool.
So they don't have. Angels can get as you know, can get really disconnected. They can get affected by human energies.
Of course.
And so someone can do
especially
wash.
the sexual,
Exactly.
like energy. Yeah.
Well, yes, some people wonder why you break up with someone and then that person can't let go. Well, that angel sometimes can't let go. So give you kind of an idea of that.
Yeah, of course. I can have an idea of that. So
Yes.
my next question is a little bit like an input for tomorrow. If you connect, I have to be. There's a crazy issue here with me being on time for my son's passport tomorrow. Should I be 1 hour earlier or 1.5 hour earlier? Will it be mayhem or is it slow like it should be here?
Well, your guides say 2 hours early, but that's up to you.
Why 2 hours early?
An hour or hour and a half should be fine, or an hour early. Your guide said 2 hours, but early is good. Get a coffee while you're there or something.
They're so crazy. Want me to freeze my ass off outside the police station. I'm going to kick their asses.
I believe an hour would be sufficient, but go by what you are feeling. But
okay, 1.5.
You're also connected to his guides, and he's always on time. Sometimes.
Okay. Good.
So if he's delaying, there's a reason. So yeah, early bird gets the worm, basically. At least you can get it over with.
Yeah. Thanks, man. And have a cool channel with this group. See you around.
Blessings.
Bye. Blessings.
Okay. Up next, I have Miguel's questions. I'm going to read. His first one is, are there any messages about my job situation? Seems like there was a shift in my timeline.
Well, yeah, you're getting used to it. You're also moving up in the ladder from what I see. Maybe not just yet. All eyes are on you in a good way to see what you can bring to the table. And you're just kind of getting used to the shoes, basically, the new environment. So you have a lot of things going. You have like 6 timelines going through at this time. You're trying to organize settle down with wife, family, job, and you hear stuff from other people. You're picking up stuff. So just settle down, ground your vibrations. You should be fine.
Okay. For his second question, any other messages for me at this time?
Yeah, you're on a crossroads. You're going to know more about yourself. I would possibly even this week. You do have a lot of feline energies. I don't believe you really kind of dived into that. Kind of brought you to this world. You saw some of the felines were okay and some of them not so okay. And some beings aren't always what they seem to be. That's another reason why you're here, to find the truth. There's a lot of beings, there's a lot of deception here, as you know. And so feline energies, yes, they talk about reptilian all the time, but feline is a major energy that is not mentioned very well. That's why you have a lot of the cats here on your planet, for the positive vibrations, to heal from the negative. Blessings.
Okay. Up next, we have Humberto.
Hello there.
Yes, greetings to you.
Are there any messages for me?
Just tap into your psychic abilities. Believe that you are. Trust your energies. Trust your journey of your intuition. Not to make a dramatic change anytime soon. Take things slowly. That's
Okay.
the message.
Okay, thank you. Is my friend Corinne attracted to me?
I don't know. Have you asked her? Mentally, yes. Physically, I think she's still getting to know you. So just keep your conversation going, and you will find out. Because she's not telling me anything. None of my business, it seems.
Okay, cool.
Yes. Blessings.
All right, Liz, you are next.
Hello.
Yes, greetings.
Greetings. Is there anything you can tell me on updates? I'm feeling a little bit irritable this past couple of days.
Well, there's a lot of deception in your governments, as you can see. Your North Korea was doing a lot of deception that they were going to be working with people, but obviously did not. They're trying to get their own way. So things have not really changed with North Korea. I mean, they will back down eventually. But with the dark forces that are running your government at this time, always trying to influence your people, well, they're doing an excellent job at that. But that also shows how desperate they're getting. They're getting darker, and they're going to continue to get darker. I mean, they really feel like they're losing their grip. So they're going to take humanity, those that will listen to them, and there's many, they're going to take them to a darker path. You already see that. It's going to get worse from what we are seeing. But not too worried, the light is in the right direction.
Yeah, well, I guess they have to be exposed, and people need to wake up and know what's going on before we are able to change everything, right?
Well, it's like a kindergarten teacher with their students. The students aren't really ready to grow, so they skipped a grade and stayed there. No, they did not skip a grade. They stayed without graduating. They're staying in stasis.
It means never learn.
Many are doing that right now. It's very difficult to realize what's really going on here. So many just are in disbelief. Their disbelief is keeping them where they are. So, but your energies are connecting more to just keep doing what you're doing. It's not going to be easy, obviously, but it's making progress.
Mm-hmm. Okay, as long as we can progress, even though if they don't see it, nothing,
Well, that's the idea. They put out so much scandals and darkness out there to show that there's no progress. The scandals are there to hide the progress. Mm-hmm. So the media is easy to control. So, and many do fall for it. So,
yeah.
As you can see.
All right, so we need to take care of the media people.
Well, it's in paper form, internet form, TV form, mind control everywhere.
Yeah, I don't see a way out of that though. Like we know that it is this way, although I think it's a matter of people's choice, what they want to see and listen and believe in, I suppose.
Yes, it's free will.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yes.
And anything on a personal level you can tell me?
What kind of personal level?
General, like health or any advices.
Nothing to report at this time. Nothing that you have not already heard already. Nothing has truly changed. Just keep doing your connections and removing media mind control. I mean, listening to it's one thing, you're not being affected by it. So, just do. You do have a lot of alien energies around you. I feel a lot of Arcturian vibrations that have been connected to you recently.
Yes, I have felt them. Very good. Thank you so much. Okay, then. Thank you.
Okay, up next, I have Kingsley's questions. And his first question, any messages for me?
I believe there's a female energy is trying to connect to. It is good to connect to that person. If not, you would not see much progress there. Thanks.
And for his second question, he says, I was practicing my telepathy with Lucy, and while we were practicing, a claw appeared in my mind. Couldn't tell if it was a raptor or an owl claw. Any messages behind that?
It was reptilian. It was a... what was that? The meaning of that is you're getting stronger, basically. So I wouldn't call it a warning or anything like that. You're going to connect to all types of things. Now, there is an owl energy, but I don't think it was them. There is an owl energy around you, but not in that state. They're just trying to get your attention. They want to be a part of it. Let's put it that way. That's where that claw came through. Blessings.
Yeah, up next is Renee.
Greetings, Warlock.
Greetings.
My first question is in regards to time. I noticed that I can watch a pre-recorded video, maybe as old as even 3 years, and if it's the first time, I can manipulate the energies. But after the second time and more, it becomes much harder. You need a lot more energy. So I'm wondering, am I joining like somebody's timeline the first time I watched that video, or something to that effect?
Well, you're connecting to the collective, the main idea of it, but now you're seeing it from a different point of view, a different perspective, and you're also clearing out what you don't need. So in that first connection, you're clearing out, the energies that you don't need, but you're also bringing in what you do need. At the third watch, you already kind of set that up. So the effect is different.
Yeah, it makes sense. As I'm more mature, I do more work on the videos. So,
very good.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. My second question, blessings, is in regards to the collective conscious. Are we all about the same size as each other person in the collective conscious, or are there some people who have more push and pull in our collective conscious?
Some have a little bit more push and pull here and there. It is most of your collective have given up their free will, as you can see.
Mm-hmm.
So, but many of you haven't. So you have your more push and pull when you have not. Those who are spiritually aware are regaining your power back. The others are not.
Oh, I see. They're going to be more like background players to the key players who bring up.
Because they choose to be that way. They're not ready to change. So, yes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much and blessings.
Blessings.
Yep. Next we have Emmy.
Hello. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you.
Thank you for coming. I guess my first question is regarding to a couple of positions I'm being considered for. One is gonna take me between Virginia and Florida, maybe South America. This is all one job, and they do have a little bit of a selection process that they do. I'm a little worried. I'm trying not to be worried. I'm trying to be confident about it, but it's so good that I just want to get it, that I don't want to fail. And then the other one is in Key West. What are you seeing as far as that is concerned?
Well, do realize if you do not get the job that you're looking for, it just means that your energy is that you didn't really need to be there. I mean, mentally you might feel like you need to be there. Technically, it wouldn't have worked out. So it's good to have expectations, but not where you're losing your mind. Have a more open mind in this and just connect to everything that you feel like. I mean, it's good to have a goal there, of course. This one and the first one you were mentioning is a possibility, but they're very, as you know, strict to who they choose. So your Key West is a possibility. There's nothing truly 100% at this time, what I can see.
I'll just be positive and hope
Keep
for a good
riding the wave.
outcome.
Yes. New opportunities will come that you're not going to see, but it might take a couple of months for it to show up.
Yes. Oh, and so my next question is currently where I am, I'm in Cuba, and we're not going to have any kind of communications for a couple weeks. Is that an exaggeration, or will it be a couple weeks? Because that's going to affect our work as well.
Communication with nobody, or is this or the world, internet wise, or
The world, internet wise, the ATM, cell phones, work internet.
Well, it'll be down for a little bit, but I don't believe it'll be down for that long. Possibly a couple of days. It's hard to say at this time. They're trying to close that gap. I guess they're setting up to a new system for what it seems.
Okay.
So it might be exaggerated. It's hard to say at this time. Not as long as you might think.
Well, thank you very much. I'm sorry, just one quick. Somebody told me that perhaps it has to do with some kind of harmonious energy being injected into the communications. What do you think about that?
That happens all the time.
Perception. Okay.
That's
So it
a
could happen.
conspiracy theory.
All right. Well, it's a positive one, so that's good. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
Thanks.
Blessings.
Hey, Colin, you're up next.
Greetings, Warlock.
Yes, greetings.
Thank you for coming in tonight.
Yes.
Do you have any messages for me?
One moment. Well, yeah, when I connect to your vibration, I feel a lot of feline origins connected to this earth. So I believe you're like one of the first felines to step on this planet. For not warlock means for more peaceful energies. And that's another reason why you feel so connected to this earth, because basically your blood is on this planet due to war, but you weren't part of the war. We kind of got pulled into it, let's put it that way. But you're mostly from a peaceful energy courser situations in your past that kind of brought you into unpeaceful territory. So you found this earth along with others in its very early stage. And so you're kind of clearing out your timeline, so meaning you're on your last incarnation phase. So it's up to you if you want to come back. But you would definitely be assisting this world as an entity for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I've been having the sense that this might be my last round here.
Yes, it feels like you're getting a lot of it. You're finishing things up.
Yeah.
As you can see.
That explains a lot.
Well, it's what your guides say. You might think this is bad. It was like that worse in the past, actually. So.
Yeah. This feels more like tying up loose ends.
Yes, correct.
Which brings me to my next question about any messages on my relationship.
Let's see here. The building blocks are getting stronger. As you know, there is archonic energies. They're actually healing. So you're connecting. Your minds are connecting even more clearly. It's just going to take some time, possibly a couple of months, to air out the differences.
Okay.
But things will start to, I believe you're in counseling energy from what I can feel, and that's good. Keep up that as much as you can. Things will soften down. It will take a couple of months for her to air out her differences.
And the guy that we're working with, do you see that him being the one that we're going to be working with?
Yes, that's excellent. Yes.
Okay.
Now there might be also a female down the road. It's like you'll air out you'll run this one into the ground, this counselor, and then you'll find another one that would be to kind of clear out the loose ends. For the other one's like, I don't know what to do.
Huh.
You'll know.
Yeah.
The possibility of the female, but the male is definitely good. Definitely.
Right on.
Yeah, because it does feel like you might wear that one out.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can imagine it's pretty intense. So.
Yes, but that's okay. That's all right.
All right.
You have that extreme situation, as you know.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you. Thanks for coming in tonight.
Yes. Blessings.
Blessings.
All right. Up next, we got Brooke.
Hi.
Greetings to you. Yes.
Greetings. So, my question is, I switched higher selves a little while ago, and I was wondering if that significantly changed anything in my trajectory or path.
You're just getting used to it. So you might feel like a little bit jagged, maybe you're tired, even a little bit that your road's not so clear, because you're still adjusting to the vibrations, but I believe it's just fine. I feel also spirit guide energies are being moved around too. So, not sure if you're aware of that, but they are kind of being adjusted to all this. Some of them didn't want that to happen, but just as well. So you're kind of clearing out some of the loose ends there. I also feel a feline energy you're connecting to. Of course, you're human. You connect to the feline. Basically, a feline energy you can explore for your own healing. It's ancient, but also part of your future, like crystalline felines you've connected to in the past. Yes, very different what you have here.
Okay.
Even hard to describe that, but they're very connected to crystal energies, like feline crystals. Basically, I don't believe you have those here, but it's something you're very connected to.
Okay, cool. That's interesting. And then the second question, are there any specific things I can be doing towards growth?
Spiritual growth, what kind of growth exactly?
Yes, spiritual and emotional.
Spiritual, oh yes. One moment. Arcturian energies are excellent to clear out the archonic timelines that have been kind of causing you difficulties. Arcturian, you can't go wrong with Arcturian vibration. Feline, positive feline energy is excellent. It was also a combination of that. It's like you're wringing out your chakras. Yes, I believe you did a chakra removal. You might want to do one again, maybe every once in a while, to bring more adjustment to even a guide healing too. Clear out your guides to just do a wash of everything every once in a while.
All right. I can do that. Thank you so much.
Definitely. Yes. Listens.
All right, Steven, you're up next.
Hello, Warlock.
Greetings.
Greetings. How are you doing?
Doing well. Thank you.
Sweet, sweet. Thank you for being here.
Yes.
I was wondering, can you connect with my Dino mom? And can you kind of know more about my history with her and the Earth and the Dinosaur Collective and Dragon Collective, just in that general area? Thank you.
Well, yes, you've protected the dinosaurs from the humans in an alternative reality. Yes, dinosaurs and humans living together, but also humans are very savage to dinosaur beings. It's like you have dogs and cats living into your reality. You will come from a reality where there's dinosaur beings that are everywhere, and they're a family affair. You can say not always the easiest one. You do come from a harder third dimensional world where the humans aren't so nice with dinosaurs, but you have cars and all that too. They don't drive the cars, but they are living among you. And you're healing. The reason for the third dimension reality is because those beings will be, that parallel reality will come back into this one. They have not gone anywhere. They're just in another dimension. There's other connections too. But your dino mother basically, one moment, you're healing those connections because the two of you have not gone all that well in the past. So you're just healing the timelines. She's been very aggressive with you in your past lives. So you're healing her mistakes, you can say. I think that makes sense.
Yeah, it's kind of ironic that now I'm a human, a hybrid and dinosaur, and it was the opposite in other realities. So that's pretty cool. Second question is could you connect with my galactic family or the Hadarian collective and just see if they have a message for me? Thank you.
Yes, you're doing a query. Basically, yes, as you're aware, you're assisting with alien contact here. You're doing it behind the scenes. You are assisting humans to connect more to the alien beings. So you're giving that push here and there of around the world, basically. You wonder what you're doing astral. That's what you're doing in astral. Assisting, you call it the purge to enlightenment, even this event that's been brought up here and there, is like you realize it has a purpose, even if it's not 100% accurate. It doesn't really matter. It does a wave of spirituality to help humans find aliens. So I believe in your lifetime, your alien connections will get stronger, and you will see some kind of connection between alien and human eventually in your lifetime. You'll see something major, let's put it that way, that will blow your event out of the water.
Sweet, I look forward to it. Thank you so much. Much love.
All right. Up next, we got James.
Hello.
Yes. Greetings. Yes.
So, tell me about what kind of beings around you at this time. I got any messages for you?
Yeah, play energies around you. Just continue in your music and your arts. You are doing healing. Just continue in that. You are unlocking a lot of your chakra blockages. You don't have to necessarily connect to the universe and the aliens. Just do your, I believe you do music. I believe that's in your energy field. Just continue that. It is helping you heal, basically. It is opening up, and a lot of things will come to you over time. Your alien connections and whatever it is that you're trying to connect to. So you also put in your intentions in your music what you like to manifest. A love interest or something like that, and you can bring in those vibrations closer to you. Blessings.
Okay, so I'm always kind of wondering, like, I can't make I can't understand like the difference between like Arcturian or Andromeda and all that. So like, I keep saying my music has Arcturian influence. What does that mean?
Well, it's the energy of it. It's not. It doesn't matter. Of just do because it's different. It's a vibration. It's like a tone. So it's working through you. So for you, it doesn't really matter what we pick up on, as we see the Arcturian and Andromeda. For you, it's just music, and that's okay. So just do your thing, because for you, even before I can see your energy field, it's all coming from you, and you don't always necessarily need to see where it's coming from. So it is a healing energy that you need to, like the tones you hit and all that. It's for you to do a release, basically, and do a tract, of course, for positive.
I see. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, blessings.
All right, Lucy, you're up.
Hello,
Yes.
Warlock with an M or with a W?
This is W.
W, okay. Warlock.
Warlock. It's
Yes.
basically a cartoon character from your.
Oh, okay, okay. Thank you. All right. I would like to get in touch with my reptilian guide, Memphis.
Yes.
Because he seems to be the one that's around me the most, or the one that comes to mind the most.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a question about reptilian interference, like, because I heard that you talk. I've been talking about like reptilians can keep you awake or put you to sleep or interfere and blah blah blah. And so I'm wondering, if I saved Memphis in a war, is he like watching out for me, so like he will keep other reptilians away from me? And please would he?
Well, he does, but sometimes he gets outnumbered. So it's like sometimes you go into areas, I believe you already know this, that's above his, even his pay grade.
Yes, that's so funny. My granddad calls it pay grade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're going to a realm that is like, I'm doing the best I can, but it's like, this is way over my head.
Oh, well, that's where my Indian chiefs step in, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, okay. So.
Well, I have I commented on that. It seems like you work best at night anyway, from what I can see.
Yes, I do. I'm a owl. I'm a night owl for
Yeah.
sure.
So your dream areas, I mean, technically your life is a dream. I know it's not the best dream, but it is technically a dream because you're connected to energies that most of your humans will not even fathom. So you're, as you know.
Yes, I understand that. People think I'm weird anyway, so that's my excuse.
Yes.
So, okay. Well, I kind of had to. Um, I really need my guides to find. They know what I'm looking for, and I need them to deliver it to me soon. I need to find it.
Oh,
so
yes.
I want to speak that out loud to them. And then I had a question about healing.
Yes.
I'm quite good at healing other people and animals. I can. What I do is I just take my energy body and insert it into their body and kind of feel around and I can. I don't know how I do it. I just sort of go into that person.
Yes.
And I guess empathically heal people. But I know a technique that is based on Hashimoto, the guy who did water and programmed water with words. And so we're mostly words. I mean, water, sorry. So, if I have someone hold a paper with their problem on it written out, and then start their body up like in Tai Chi, you tap the head and then the wrist and the ankle, then wrist, and just go through that just really fast. Would that be effective for me to help others and especially myself? It seems like I can't ever do myself, but I can do others. So it's like physician, heal thyself. I don't know. Is that?
Well, you are bringing healing to yourself. It's just your body is kind of overcomplicating, making it difficult to heal yourself completely because you're doing things to your body because you're connecting to energies that you have to, kind of dislodge yourself a little bit to connect to it, to heal others. So yes, that is an excellent healing technique for those that you wish to assist because you kind of, I don't want to say you disform yourself, but you kind of do. You kind of, I think you know what I'm talking about.
So, I mean, you're talking about the way I normally do it, like going into the person versus just having them hold a paper with the whatever's ailing them on it.
Holding paper is okay.
Like okay.
But it seems like you work with them no matter however they tell you.
Yeah, I guess I kind of do adjust.
Yes.
So, and then just going off of what Kingsley said, he didn't include me in but you answered him about the reptilian that interfered with the claw. I actually saw it at the same time. We both went, whoa, that, because we both saw the claw at the same time. And you told him owl energies, and I'm pretty much an owl energy sometimes. But I'm wondering, why did it appear to both of us at the same time?
Well, now I'm connected to your energy. Now I'm seeing they were trying to stop your work.
Oh no!
Now
They were trying to stop me helping Kingsley.
Now I can see it more clearly because through Kingsley, it didn't seem like it was too bad, but through your energies, I feel like they're trying to interrupt it.
Wow! Why? What's wrong?
You're making progress.
But he's getting really good.
Well, some of the reptile beings don't really want you to get really good.
That can explain what happened afterwards. So I'm mad now. I'm just gonna tell him to,
it's okay.
Step out of my lane.
Use your owl energies to clear that.
Wow.
I don't think that being able to do that again.
Yeah, I kind of was not really happy afterward, but I didn't know if I effectively,
Because it was like basically you're playing like a record player, and then that being came and kind of put their mess everything up.
Right, we were just going along, and all of a sudden we both just went, "Whoa,
that was
what is it?" Yeah,
that was the point of it.
It was very, very clear, but it didn't, it kind of, All right, so I'm gonna continue. I mean, that doesn't stop. Okay, great.
You're on the right track.
All right, thank you so much. Blessings.
Okay, thank you, Pamela. You're up next.
Hello.
Yes, greetings to you.
Yes. Well, I really didn't have clarity on my questions, and I think that's been a trend for me. I've experienced a lot of like mental confusion and fogginess, and I would like to know how can I help myself. You can connect to my guides, and I don't know, give me some advice on that.
So you can be more queer with your connect. What are you trying to be queer with exactly? If you don't mind, or everything, or what is it?
I'm like being pulled. I'm trying to make a decision, and I'm being pulled in both directions almost equally, and I cannot decide. And it's been a while that. So
a life decision. So
a life decision, yes.
What? Well, yes. Go to the by your feeling. What will benefit you the most? Where do you feel the best? If that makes sense.
Yes. I think that when I experience each possibility, I cannot let go of the other one. So I'm switching and experiencing and trying to feel how I feel with both options, and it's pretty strange. I've never been in this type of dilemma.
Is it a possibility to have both of them? I don't think it is.
I considered that, but no, because it's not an option for them.
Well, give yourself some time to. This has been a while. How? This has been
It's
a
been
while.
months. It's been a month, but it's timelines of decades, really, that I can.
Well,
recognize.
Follow your energies, clear your vibration, and go by your feeling on both of them, and see which one's tugging you, like pulling you in a positive way. Give yourself a little bit more time. Now, how long is that? That's up to you.
Right.
It was like which one's really like to because right now you're kind of having both of them stacked together.
Yeah.
And obviously, you can't do that. So. Go by the one that's really speaking to you. It will take some time though. Not that long,
I can feel that it's been a slow progress on finding an answer, but it's forming, and I need to be patient.
yes. Clear your vibrations. Ask I think you've already asked your guides, so ask your guides for more clarity, and you will. It will possibly take a couple of weeks, but it won't be that long.
Okay. And is this also I heard in the beginning Archangel Michael, and speaking about also bloodlines, and does this have to do with some loyalty that I owe to my ancestors or my family? Is this like I don't know, some type of not curse, I don't want to say that word, but
well, sometimes it can feel like a curse, but no. Recent families, yes, part of you feels it goes more alien though for you.
Yeah, exactly. Is that Pleiadian energy involved?
Yes, there is part of that. Yes, there's a combination of energy. Well, yes, your family have been families on other incarnations, so that's where you feel like yes.
Got it.
Where all that's coming from.
This gave me lots of clarity. Thank you so much.
Yes, well, connect to the alien side, just feeling what you like, how it felt as an alien being. You can go by Pleiadian or whatever species that comes to mind, and feel like, bring some resolve there. If that makes sense.
It does. It does.
So,
thank you.
Because even there, you couldn't make a decision, it seems.
Okay. Good. Thank you so much. Blessings.
All right, MT, you're up next.
Greetings. Thank you for being here.
Greetings to you.
I was just wondering if you could tell me how open is my third eye?
It's 50%, but you're not, doesn't mean you're seeing a great deal. You're mostly balancing yourself at this time. Balancing your chakras.
Seeing like colors and, you know, symbols and stuff. So I was just wondering. So I thought it was getting up there.
Oh yes. The symbols and the colors are just balancing energies. Yes.
Okay. And then I had my first lucid dream. I've been trying for a few weeks, and I remember details of it, but the most important thing was I was actually flying, that because I'm scared of heights, but in my dream I wasn't. And I think maybe I got so excited. I'm just wondering, why did it end so abruptly, and then it's been a couple of days and it hasn't happened again?
Well, you're not remembering it. It was, I believe they give you time from what I can see, but you are going to reconnect to that energy. You're overcoming your fears. I feel like they don't want to give you too much at once, too. So,
okay.
So you're overcoming your fears. I think part of you kind of put a stop to it. It's like, okay, I've had enough.
Yeah, maybe so.
So it's partly you're just adjusting to it. So I believe that the work is still being done here for Afraid of Heights. So slowly.
Okay. Very good. Okay, well, thank you. Much love.
Michelle, you're up next.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings to you.
How are you? Last week whoever Ivan channeled said something about me being on an Archon timeline, which I'd never heard before. And I was wondering about this Archon timeline and when I got on it. Or how I'm related to it.
Well, you connected to it in birth, but I believe as soon as you heard it, it's like, no more of that. So I don't see you on it as much as you were before. You're coming out of it, from what I can see. The reason why that was there is for you to connect to who you're connecting to, their dimension energies, to, for family and this and that. But now you're going to more of a spiritual direction, so you're loosening the manipulations from that timeline. I don't think you're on it as strong as you once were. Let's put it that way.
Well, that was like a week ago.
Well, it works quickly.
I mean, not that I haven't done a lot of healing in the last week, but
as soon as you heard it, it's like, no more of that. And
Okay.
so you're still, things have not changed dramatically yet, but you're not fully off of it, but you're on the direction of getting away from it. Let's put it that way.
So do I have one already lined up to take its place?
I believe it's more like a Palladian energy, from what I can see. Even more fairy Garthian. Now, you've had that before, but the Archon kind of because basically the idea is to make life a little bit more simpler, basically.
That sounds amazing.
Less complicated, even complicated as you can know. Where am I going? Where's this going? That's all Archon stuff.
Okay.
So,
thank you. My second question is, because of, I don't know, I had a thought about changing, and I asked the universe, or I told my guides. I was told I had 3 higher selves in position. So I wanted to go to the one that was, I think he called it deep or ancient or something like that. And I want to know what kind of connection. Not the Arcturian. I don't know what the second one is, but there's another one that I have a long history with or association. I'm not sure. Anyway, can you give me any information on that?
well, there's one that has a lot of Yael energy.
Really?
Yes. Is past lives connected to this earth, that you're clearing out old karma debts, and you're That's another reason why things have not gone as clearly as you'd like it to, because spiritually you're clearing out those karmic debts. In the physical, you're kind of feeling it. But you don't have to connect to these people personally. But spiritually, you are removing old blockages. So I would say a change is coming for you. When, I'll say a couple of months of direction and just have more clarity. You're clearing out the sponge of the past, of a sponge of life. You're squeezing all that out.
So there's a Yael, an Arcturian, and what's the third of them?
The third one's the one you're not sure about.
Yeah.
Now, one's not making itself that clear. The unknown entity is like your oversoul, higher self. More so your source, God's your own source, God energy, basically.
Okay, great. Merci beaucoup.
Yes.
Much love.
Yes, the next few months you're going to feel more relaxed. Not instantly, but
great.
It'll simplify itself.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Catalin, are you here?
Yes.
Greetings.
Greetings. Hello.
Yes.
Hello, buddy. How's it going?
Doing well. Thank you.
Is it possible, if can I be diagnosed with Epstein-Barr virus?
I do not see that in your energy field.
Yes, but I read in a book, Medical Medium, and it seems that it's very spread, pretty much everyone, and it's hard to detect and creates really havoc in our bodies. So I have in energy, I don't have problem with that, but now as I'm seeing my physical body as a different universe. I'm trying to do my best to maintain him, and I don't know, taking care of him.
Well, you can see. Yes, go ahead, please.
Yeah, so my question is if this virus is in my body.
If it is a very small percent. Because your work up until now has been diluting that type of connection. Like you say, you're working on your body, right? So I believe it's so insignificant is not really causing any difficulties. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, okay, I got it. Yeah, I didn't see it that way. Thank you very much. Yes. Excellent. Good. Yes. Good. The other question is, I would like to know if my boss is lowballing me on the jobs I'm taking from.
Slightly. The jobs aren't so great right now. So, yeah, the energies. There's a lot of deception there coming from them.
Yeah. Okay.
Not necessarily directed towards you. It's just
I know
the business situation is not so great.
So. Yeah. Well, I'm thinking if I can raise my prices.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Gradually.
Okay. Radically?
Gradually. Small.
Gradually. Yeah. I know gradually, but I was wondering if I can do it or not.
Yes, go by your feel. I feel like a little bit would be okay.
What you're saying. Awesome. Much love to you, man.
Thanks to you.
Thank you.
All right, we got a few more left. Next up is Braden.
Hello. Hey,
yes, greetings.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, how are you?
Doing well. Thank you.
Good to hear. Thank you for connecting with us.
Yes.
I just have a couple questions here. I have been feeling off, out of it, and a little bit drained this week. Are there any messages for me?
Yes, you're connecting more to your alien energies. There is a lot going on the planet. I notice there's a lot of darkness going on in your media. Not to say you need to connect to it, but there is progress being made for more light energies coming into the environment. There's a turning point coming for more alien energies to connect to humanity. So just, I believe next week will be a better week. But of course, you have a lot going on in your personal life. But I believe next week you'll have more clarity. Even this week, the end of it.
Oh, okay, okay, thank you. And the second question I have is, do I have any messages from the Tall Whites? Do they have a task or mission I can do at this time? I know I'm doing a lot in astral with them, but I was wondering if there's anything I can do to connect consciously and assist consciously as well.
Well, there is a lot of feline energies that have been causing difficulties for the Earth. And yes, I know reptilian are major, but felines also. They're being more discovered that they're causing difficulties. And so that's what's going on at this moment. So you can connect with that. And just, I believe there's a lot of deception in the alien energies, and the idea is to heal that. So the darkness in your media is showing is like people are, at least energy wise, are catching on to the darkness of the world, what's going on. So
okay, so the Tall Whites don't have any messages for me?
Well, that technically came from the Tall Whites.
Oh, okay, okay. Thank
That
you
came from the Tall Whites. Basically for you just to bring healing to you, yourself. Okay. You've been through a lot of battles, it seems, recently in the astral realm.
Oh,
so just bring healing to yourself. Yes, major ones. Yes.
I see. I don't remember a whole lot from astral, so it's always good to hear.
Yes.
What I'm doing.
If you do a connection of war, you'll probably feel it.
I definitely have that warrior sort of feeling.
Yes.
I'm even drawn towards the military or something in my waking life as well.
Yes, without going into too much detail on that, yes, it is a life or death, not to say you're near death, but it is a life and death situation going on.
Okay.
That's right now. So,
okay, thank you so much. Have a good day.
Yes.
All right. Up next, I have Donna Riggs's question. Her first question: Monday the 25th, my friend Maxine lost her second husband, Bob C. the King, 87 good years, and her daughter Kathy. Why did they both go on the same day, and how is the King doing? Tell him we miss him. Does he have a message?
Well, you can say they had a combined contract that obviously you're not seeing the physical. They had a combined contract where that was the best time for them to leave. They left together. Sometimes it's easier to leave together than to go by yourself. So that way they can go in the right direction. So it was a contract made in spirit. And yes, in the physical realms, it's not that clear. But you're doing well. Still, yes, wish to have many more years here, but the body would not allow it. So it was time to go. So that's it.
Her second question: any messages for me tonight? Thank you.
You have a lot of tall blonde Nordic energies around you, playing vibrations. I believe you do a lot of lawn work. They are assisting you for safety reasons. They're just helping you out vibrationally understand all of this madness. And so your astral knowledge is slowly coming to you to get a more firmer grip of it. I believe this year you're going to have a major awakening to more of what's going on, at least spiritually. It doesn't mean you're going to see an alien pop up anytime soon. Not time for that yet. But you'll be more comfortable with their energies. Let's put it that way.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we have Bianca.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, greetings.
Hi. The energy I feel this week has me thrown off a bit. Can you help me figure out what's going on, please?
Yes, there's a lot of vortexes being connecting to recently. Some of it's reptilian. It's a lot of in your area. I believe you're aware there's a lot of chaotic energy. So yes, you're basically there. A lot of beings are coming and going, and so it kind of threw you off. But also, you're kind of sightseeing. You're kind of seeing them in astral, but here in your physical, you don't see anything. So I believe next week will be a better week.
Oh, okay, thank you. And any new beings that have been trying to contact me recently?
What I do, I feel, let's see, the mantis energy is still around, basically protecting your vibration. But any newer beings, I mean, there's a Palladian space force that's been around you recently, but at a distance, when you've been contacting an astral for protection, basically, because there's a military energy in your area. I believe you already know that, but it's secretive, but it's there. So astral, you are part of a more, you can say, more of the positive military, clearing out. Basically, it's an area for alien interaction eventually. So right now, it's a laboratory.
Mm-hmm.
So,
all right, thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes, blessings.
Blessings.
All right, and last for the evening is me.
Yes.
My question is, I had a dream where I was falling from the sky, and kind of like I was skydiving with no parachute, and I realized it was a dream while I was in the dream, and I decided to turn my body around to land on my feet and stick the landing. As I was hurtling to the ground, it was going real fast, and I stuck the impact, and the everything went slow motion and exploded around me like the 4th of July. And then I just walked away from it like it was a pretty like badass experience. I was looking to see what I was connecting to there. Was that like a parallel time or some sort of energy that I have?
Well, yeah, so bringing in new vibrations here. So you can say you kind of jumped into it, you can say, because you want a change. And so that change is showing changes in the air, but you have not reached you just yet. You can say technically that version of you jumping is like that energy is coming to you, it's falling into your body, basically. But has not quite reached you just yet. But it is heading your way. The fireworks and transitions. Nothing dramatic, but new ideas will come to your mind, definitely. Yes, your alien awakening has different phases. You're coming up to a new phase this coming month, it seems.
All right, sounds good. All right, thank you. My second question: I was in Shasta, California, and I had like a ceremony where a dama from Telos was recalibrating my energy, and after that, soon after, I had like a DNA activation. I was looking to see if maybe he can help clarify what happened in that recalibration, and is there a way that I can connect to that and help activate some more of myself?
Well, a lot of your DNA has been closed off, as you know, dramatically. It has a lot to do with sorcerer energy, magic energies of your past, Babylonian energies. Slowly, yes, it will open up, but it's timeline. It has a lot to do with time. Timelines are, so you can, because it's going to take you to a whole nother direction when you start opening yourself up. Doesn't mean you can't open it now, but it's a little bit difficult to open up a door when it's not ready to open. So just keep going in a direction you feel is right.
I guess feeling a bit impatient. That's why I was looking to, but I keep getting the messages to take it slow from my spirit team. But I'm at this point now where the message from spirit is kind of going on. I wouldn't say deaf ears, but I just kind of tuning it out because
they can't move you when the world's not ready for you yet.
Right.
Like the world is that door, and it's closed.
Getting that feeling like, what am I doing here? Yeah.
Oh, you're not alone there,
Kind of
as
frustrating.
you know.
Yeah.
You'll have some more clarity throughout this year. You'll have your eureka during this month. You're going to feel some transitions, not major, but you will feel a shift. It just has to do with the rest of the consciousness. It's very slow, and they do slow it down even more, as you can see, and it makes it even longer for you. So, and that's why there's so much negativity in the media to slow people down even more.
It's a marathon, not a race, I guess.
Well, you can put your energies of releasing the negative forces that you pick up on, media-wise, or where you notice it, and talk to it at least if you want. But
Yeah.
you will open up your third eye over time. It's getting there. So, blessings.
All right. Oh, blessings. Thank you very much. Thank you again for coming in tonight.
Yes, greetings. Yes, blessings. And greetings to those of alien origins that are here. Basically, your alien connections are going to get stronger throughout the next few years. You will feel them, feel a jolt, a shift, where you're just getting used to it right now, the idea of it. Things are to come. Much love. All right. Thank you. Thanks. All right.
Thanks, Evan.
Thank you. Anybody have a blessing before we get going?
I do.
Thank you.
Mo ea aku shaka'a mo te e sukuta mona ke e nanai I huhu te e shukuhum mo te anea sa ko te ea. Som te ashutake a motota. Onane te sum mota ahishu kenai e sukutot an. Namaste.
All right. Thank you. All right. Much love, everyone, and have a great weekend. Take care.